Exporting to tape is a very simple process, basically. And the way that I've always done it, especially if I'm in a standard definition project, is that I usually put a little bit of black at the very beginning of the project, and then I'll start the record on the tape because Edius outputs a black signal when it's sitting in pause over an empty space, and then I just press play on the keyboard and it plays out through the OHCI and records on the tape. However, if you need a little more control, you can go to export print to tape. Now, this is a high definition project, so it's not going to enable me to do this, even though we have it hooked up to a camera, because it'll come up and tell me that there's no output preset to match, which is basically true because we don't have a way of doing it. But that would allow you to be able to do an insert edit if you needed to on tape. Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to tape anymore, and so that explanation probably is going to be lost on a lot of people. However, if you do need to go out to tape and you don't have a Grass Valley hardware in there, like the Storm Elite or the HD Storm or whatever hardware that they have out there that will play out in real time, HD SDI or HDMI or something of that nature to go out to a deck. You can take this out if you have an HDV device that can record HDV. And basically you would go into your export and then you would go into print to file. And you would create, if I go into HDV right here, enable conversion and go into HDV, then I would go in and create an HDV transport stream. And these are all transport streams right here. Once that's created and I've exported it, then I need to go to the tools and go to the MPEG TS writer. And if I had a device sitting on here that could take it, then I would be able to add one, bring the file in, and then sit there and send it, preview it, and then write it. And basically what it would do is it would control the device, it would start up record mode, and then it would send that transport stream out your OHCI or FireWire output and then be able to write it onto tape. So really the print to tape is going to be a little more important if you're still writing to tape, especially high definition, which I really don't know anybody who's doing that. If you have one of the Grass Valley devices, such as the Storm Elite, that would allow you to be able to have an uninterrupted stream play out in real time, either through SDI component or through HDMI. But that's how you would print to tape.